Welcome to physics online session. In this class we will study important relation between electric potential difference and electric field. Let us consider a point charge plus capital Q in the space. So it develops an electric field around it. Let it be the direction of this electric field. Okay. Now let us take 2 points within the electric field A and B. Okay. Now I want to find out electrical potential difference between these 2 points. Okay. So I will change the pen here. So VA minus VB. Okay. So the electrical, by the definition of electrical potential difference, we can say that the electrical potential difference between the 2 points is equal to the work done in moving a unit charge from one point to another point within the electric field. That gives us the potential difference between those 2 points. Therefore here I want to move a point unit positive charge from point B to point A. Whatever the work done by me will gives us the potential at that point. Okay. So this can be represented as, so I am moving this charge through a small distance dl or dr. Okay, dr is the displacement. Therefore by the definition of electrical potential difference we can say that we can write it as VA minus VB is equals to, so W BA, work done per unit charge. Work done per unit charge will gives us the potential difference between those 2 points. Okay, here, so first I want to know, I will write it as, I want to write work done in terms of force and displacement. We know that work done is equals to work done, work is equals to force. Work can be represented as the product of force and displacement. Okay, so here work done equals to, in a vector form it can be written as F bar dot dr bar. So W is equals to F bar dot dr bar in vector notation. Okay, so this is a work done. So per unit charge will gives us a potential difference between those 2 points, and it can be written as F dr cos theta by Q. Okay, where F is equals to Q into A. Okay, therefore force on Q due to electric field E is given by F bar is equals to Q into E bar. Okay, force is directed in the direction of electric field, so the magnitude of force is F equals to Q into E. And what about theta here? Okay, theta is an angle between the force and displacement, in which direction the body is displaced. So we are displacing the force along negative x direction, but electric field is along positive x direction. The angle between the force and displacement is about 180 degrees. Therefore by substituting above values in the potential difference formula, we will get F is equals to Q into E, so dr cos 180 degrees. That implies delta V is equals to, so divided by, I forgot to write Q here, so divided by Q. Okay, so that implies, delta V potential difference dB equals to QQ got cancel and EDR cos 180 is minus, so EDR delta V equals minus EDR. Therefore electric field E bar is equals to minus, it can also be written as dB. When the displacement is small, we can write it as small dV. When time interval is very small, we can write dV in place of delta V. So minus dV by dr. So this is the relation between electric potential difference and electric field. Here the negative sign represents the potential difference, electric potential. Similarly, otherwise electric potential decreases in the direction of electric field, or you can also call it as electric field. So is in the direction of decreasing potentials. That is the meaning of negative sign. Negative sign represents, so the gives us the direction of the electric field. Electric field represented in the direction of decreasing potentials. Okay, if electrical potential is decreasing from right to left, when you are going from right to left, if the potential difference decreases, that will be the direction of the electric field. Look at the above figure. Here it is a point charge. A point E is close to the point charge, so it is at higher potential, it will be at lower potential. What is the direction of the electric field between A and B? So this will be the direction of the electric field. So it always representing the decreasing potentials. Okay, so this is about the relation between electric potential difference. Okay, let us suppose, so we are displacing a charge, so at a certain angle with the electric field. Okay, the theta is the angle between the displacement and electric field. You have to take the component of dr, so along the electric field, or perpendicular to electric field. Okay, so not perpendicular, so along the or opposite to the direction of the electric field. So what is the component of dr along this parallel line? So this will be dr cos theta. So the above expression become E equals to minus dv by dr cos theta, or simply E cos theta. I will remove this E bar, so simply E cos theta is equals to minus dv by dr. Okay, right. The next important topic is equipotential surfaces. Okay, so in this class we will discuss what is an equipotential surface and some important points regarding equipotential surfaces. Okay, to understand this equipotential surface, let us take a charge, a small charge q in the space, and at a distance r from this point charge, I want to find out electrical potential. Okay, so electric potential due to point charge is given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, so q by r. Okay, if we take another same point, okay, another point which is also at the same distance from this q, so there also will get the electrical potential as 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r. If we take another point at the same distance, there also will get electrical potential as 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r. Okay, if you take any point which is at the same distance from the point charge, you will get the same potential. If you join all the points which are at the same distance from this point charge, you will get a surface that is called every point of this surface the potential is same, so this surface is called equipotential surface. Okay, so for a point charge, the equipotential surface is a sphere. Okay, so since it is a 2-dimensional, you can see only the circle, but in a 3-dimensional you will get a sphere. At every point on that sphere of radius r with the center of positive charge, the electrical potential is same. Okay, so that is called equipotential surface. Okay, so equipotential surface for different configuration, charge configuration, we'll see different equipotential surfaces. Okay, so for a point charge q, the equipotential surface is a sphere. Okay, this is one equipotential surface. If you take another distance, so you can also draw another equipotential surface. Okay, so equipotential surface for a point charge. So for point charge, equipotential surface is equipotential surface is a sphere, Okay, next for uniform electric field, let us take a uniform electric field here. This is a uniform electric field. Okay, electric field, I am representing the uniform electric field, and this is the direction of the electric field, and these are the equipotential surfaces. Okay, for uniform electric field, the equipotential surfaces are plane. Okay, so for a dipole, for an electric dipole, so how the equipotential surfaces are represented? So this is electric field direction, this is equipotential surface. This is next for dipole is system of two equal and opposite charges, plus q and minus q. Sorry, this is plus q and minus q, system of equal and opposite charges, and equipotential surface for this is a line. Okay, electric field lines are represented from positive to negative charge. These are the electric field lines. These are electric field lines. Okay, start at a positive charge and end at a negative charge. These are the electric field lines. And for a dipole, every point on this line. Okay, so I'll draw it neatly. So I'll take another pen. Okay, so this is, so if you take a centered point, every point on it is at the same distance. If you take a point which is at the center, okay, so since the two charges are at the same distance, there is an equipotential point. This is an equipotential point, here also equipotential point. If you join all the equipotential points which are having the same potential for the dipole, so you will get a line. So for a dipole, it is equipotential surface is a line. Okay, right, equipotential line. Okay, now we will see some important points regarding equipotential surfaces. Important points regarding equipotential surfaces. Here, for the equipotential surface, the direction of the electric field, the direction of electric field is always perpendicular to the equipotential surface. Okay, so look at the above pictures. Here you can see, here this is a equipotential surface and this is a electric field, so they are perpendicular. this is the equipotential surface, and electric field, this is electric field and this is the equipotential surface, they are perpendicular to each other. Here also this is the direction of so this is electric field direction and this is the equipotential surface. Equipotential surface and electric field are always perpendicular. So this is a surface and surface, it is perpendicular to each other. Electric potential, electric field and equipotential surface are perpendicular to each other. Here also for a point charge, electric field is represented away from it, so electric field is always perpendicular to equipotential surface. Here perpendicular, okay, electric potential, equipotential surface, electric field is perpendicular to it. Okay, so that is the first point. The direction of electric field is always perpendicular to the direction and to the equipotential surface. Second point is the electric field is represented from higher potential to higher potential to lower potentials. Okay, this is with respect to equipotential surface. How it is related to equipotential surface? Electric field is perpendicular to equipotential surface, and electric field, in which direction it is electric field is represented? It is represented in the decreasing potentials. Nothing but it is always represented from higher potential to lower potentials. For example, if you take two plates, one of the plate is at 100 volts and other plate is at 10 volts. What is the direction of the electric field between the two plates? So it is given by the second point. Electric field represented from higher potential to lower potential. Which place it is at high, placed at higher potential? The first plate at higher potential, second plate is at a lower potential. Definitely electric field represented from higher to lower potential. This is the direction of the electric field. Okay. Now the third important point regarding equipotential surface is, okay, so okay, so for a point charge, the equipotential surface is a sphere. Equipotentials are concentric spheres. Okay, right, these are the equipotential surfaces. Okay, for example, I want to move a point charge, another point charge from one point to point B to point B, point E on the equipotential surface. What is the work done? So I want to know work done, W is equals to what? Work done is equals to what? Q into V. Since V is equals to W by Q, therefore work done can be written as Q into V. Therefore W is equals to, work done is equals to Q into, actually we are moving delta V, Q into delta V. Q into delta V means potential difference. So since both are at the same potentials, so VA minus VB. Okay, since both are at the same potential, so VA minus VB equals to 0. Since VA equals to VB, so on the equipotential surface, every point, since on the equipotential surface all points are at the same potentials. Okay, what is the definition of equipotential surface? So equipotential surfaces are the imaginary surfaces. Equipotential surface is an imaginary surface, at every point of it, the potential is same. Okay, that is why every point will be at same potential, therefore work done is equals to 0. Therefore what is the third point here? Work done. So work done in moving a charge from, actually the net work done in moving a charge from one point to another on the equipotential surface is 0. Okay, whatever the path you take. Okay, for example, if you bring B to A like this, if you take B to A like this, here also, this also, whatever the you path take, if the final and initial points are on the same equipotential surface, then the net work done is said to be 0. Okay, so this is about the equipotential surfaces.